Hey everyone, Mac here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into how the M3 iPad Air holds up for gaming in 2026. With the new M4 chips having just launched last month, a lot of you are probably wondering, is the M3 still fast enough? To really put it to the test, I'll be gaming with the PS5 DualSense controller. By the way, stay tuned because I've got a dedicated video coming out soon all about this controller. Now, I picked up this M3 iPad Air back in January, and honestly, I've been so impressed with the performance. It's handy, sleek, and feels super premium, even though I'm just using a $15 magnetic case on it. The build quality is solid. I've been using it for months and still no dents. The Touch ID fingerprint scanner is snappy and works perfectly every time. The USB-C port is an absolute beast. It handles file transfers incredibly fast. The 4-way speaker system sounds excellent, and the camera with center stage is honestly legendary on this device. Plus, compared to the A16, this screen is just so much more vibrant and popping. Let's see how it actually handles some gameplay. So I've been using this device for over 4 months now, and I can honestly say it hasn't given me a single issue. Apple devices always feel premium, and in my opinion, this iPad is easily going to last me 3 to 4 years, maybe even longer. Let's dive into the settings. As you can see, the warranty is still active. I went with the 256GB storage model. Right now, I have about 52 apps and over 600 songs, and thankfully, I still have 167 gigs of space left. My advice? Definitely go for the 256GB. Taking a look at my home screen, these are some of the apps I use. I've hidden the ones I don't use often to keep things clean. I use this iPad for all my quick editing on the go, apps like DaVinci Resolve, CapCut, and YouTube Studio. Now, before we jump into the gameplay, let's get the controller ready. I picked up this DualSense because I'm a console gamer, and it's amazing being able to play console-quality games anywhere on this iPad. The M3 chip has a much more powerful GPU compared to the last generation, so I want to see if this beast is strong enough to handle some of the most popular games out there. To pair it, just open your iPad settings. On the controller, all you have to do is hold down the PS button in the center. Once the blue light starts flashing, it's in pairing mode. As you can see, mine turned orange instantly because it's already synced. It's that easy, no complicated setup required, just hit the button and you're good to go. Now I'll show you how to pull up the Game Center overlay. You just need to press the PS button in the center of your controller once, and there you go. Game Center pops right up. As you can see, I've been playing a few different games lately, and it's so much easier to navigate when you have a controller in your hand. Alright, let's jump into Minecraft. The startup is really fast. One thing I love is that you can go into the settings and map the buttons however you like. It's fully configurable, so it's really up to you. Okay, let's start. Look at that loading speed. Oh wow, that is incredibly smooth. I'm really enjoying Minecraft with this controller, even though I'm not typically a huge fan of the game. It's super responsive and the landscape stereo speakers sound fantastic. Alright, let's go find some food. There we go, found the cow. Sorry, cow. Honestly, using a controller makes it so much easier, especially once you get some muscle memory down. You'll get used to it in no time. There we go. Next up, this sheep. We need to stock up on food because, well, food is life. All right, let's open up the inventory and get these items organized. Now let's try digging around this area. Look at how smooth that is, no lag at all. Wait, let's check this out. I'm not sure if this is a cow or something else. I think it's just a black cow. Oh wow, look, there's a frog. You know, I actually love eating frog, especially frog adobo. It's delicious. There we go. I think I've got enough food for the day. And that's it for Minecraft. Just hit that center button again to pause the game, and we're done. All right, we're ready for the next game on the list. I'm gonna hit that center button again to bring up the game center. And now let's try everyone's favorite, Roblox. This is a huge hit with the younger kids, of course. I'm gonna jump into Rivals. I play this with my niece all the time, basically 24/7. It's kind of like a kid's version of Counter-Strike. Just kidding. Now, spoiler alert, I am not good at this game, but let's see what happens. Let's go with the arena map. Oh my god, that was tough. My aim is terrible. Oh man, I'm almost dead and I'm literally on fire. One more hit and I'm a goner. Where are you? And there we go. I'm dead already. Let's try that again. This guy is moving way too fast. I can't get a clean shot on him. He's so quick, I'm actually getting a headache trying to keep up. This is getting stressful. All right, I guess this is just my destiny. One more try. I really want to win this round just to show everyone how powerful this M3 iPad actually is. Okay, I'm getting serious now. Oh no, I'm literally on fire. There you go. Yes, finally, after 4 decades of losing, I actually won a round. All right, let's move on to something a bit more intense, Fortnite. Now, depending on where you are, availability might vary, but it's huge here in the States and is one of the best multiplayer experiences out there. Let's jump in. I have to say, controlling and navigating this game with the DualSense is insane. There's absolutely no input delay or lag whatsoever. Let's head over here and find some chests to loot. Okay, I'll take this one. Let's head outside. Honestly, gaming on this device is incredible. The graphics are insane, everything looks super crisp. I'm not seeing any frame drops at all, even during the heavy action. Wait, I see an enemy over there. All right, we're closing in on them, but let's stay low for a second. Don't underestimate me. Nice. Let's loot his gear and get moving. I'm loving this. Guys, the M3 chip is no joke. Wait, enemy spotted over there. Let's push. They're already in a build fight, so we'll just play it safe for a moment. Let's go, and there it is. I could honestly play on this M3 Air all day. He can't even land a shot on me. Boom, one shot, victory royale. I love Fortnite. If you haven't tried it on an iPad yet, you guys definitely need to install it and give it a shot. Alright, now let's try Red Dead Redemption through Netflix. This game is much more high stakes and realistic. In my opinion, it's one of the best titles available on the Netflix platform. Just a heads up guys, you can play this for free as long as you have an active Netflix subscription, so don't miss out. Let's open the app. Now, when you first launch it, you'll need to download some additional resources. This is exactly why I said earlier, get at least a 256GB storage when you buy an iPad M3 or M4. Alright, here we go. We'll start on normal mode. We aren't pros here. I'm definitely still a beginner. Oh wow, look at that. It really captures that vintage late 1800s vibe. The graphics are absolutely amazing. I love the theme. It feels so realistic. And even the background audio is immersive. Okay, I've got to hop on a horse. That is so smooth. I'm loving this. You guys seriously need to check this game out and download it. You won't get bored. Oh my god, if you have Netflix, this game is an absolute must-play.
You got a look that tells me you're not much in the mood for John. Let's just enjoy the ride.
The graphics are stunning. It feels like it has a native HDR effect, and you can really feel the immersion with the audio, especially if you're wearing AirPods.
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst?
If it's your first time playing, there's a bit of an intro story at the start to get you into it.
Yeah.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its...
This is insane. I'm not seeing any lag or stuttering at all, even though the back of my iPad is starting to get a little warm. I've been playing for almost 20 minutes straight now. I highly recommend this one. I'm hooked. I definitely recommend this to anyone if you have Netflix subscription. You've got to try it. Alright everyone, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I was going to try Mobile Legends, but this video is already getting pretty long. We'll save that for next time. In conclusion, playing Fortnite, Red Dead, Roblox, and Minecraft on this M3 iPad Air has been an excellent experience. There were no frame drops or lag at all. The screen is incredibly vibrant, and the Bluetooth latency with the DualSense controller is top-notch. Honestly, good job, Apple. Playing with this controller really takes the experience to the next level. I want to hear from you guys. What games should I test out next? Let me know in the comments so we can put this M3 chip to the test again. Also, let me know if there's a specific device you want me to review in the future. I want to thank every single one of you for all the support. It really means a lot. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.